Hey, adult class, it is Wednesday, April 13th. It's time to do some work. All right, guys, so we've been working on self-defense and grappling all week. We're going to continue on the same theme. Please make sure, as always, get your warm-ups done before you get started. Stretch out, get lots of push-ups, lots of crunches. All right, guys, so we are on self-defense number 1 today. So when you guys are working these, remember, control your partner's well-being is your responsibility. So even when you see me putting a little extra into my drills with Lucas, don't let that be an example of what you should be doing at home, because I'm just getting out some quarantine frustration on the kid, okay? All right, anyway, self-defense number 1. Joshi, you're on this side, please. Push, Joshi. So my attacker grabs on the wrist. First thing I do is I step back. It gives me better balance, also makes it harder for him to hit me. We know that the weakest part of the grip here is the thumb. If I pull down against his fingers, I'm not going anywhere. Snap my hand in my ear, comes right out, just like so. Don't stare at your hand. I don't want you hitting yourself in the head. Bring your hand to your ear. Then from here, a quick little front kick and a back punch kiai. Watch again. I'm gonna step back, snap that hand in my ear, front kick, back punch kiai. Last time. I step back, snap that hand up, front kick, back punch kiai. Yellow belts, you are on yellow number 1. This side, sir. He's gonna grab here. Thumb goes in the back of the hand. Fingers go over the top. Middle finger in the wrist. Kick to the groin. That makes him let go. Peel the hand off. Bring the other hand in. We have our butterfly grip. Bend the wrist. Step back. Twist. Put the knee in the shoulder. Punch and kiai. Again. Thumb, fingers. The middle finger goes right in the fold of the wrist. Kick. He's gonna let go. Bring the other hand up. We have our butterfly grip. Thumbs are not up on the fingers, they're right in the middle of the back of the hand. Middle finger's right in the fold of the wrist right there. Bend it towards him. Step back. You wanna get out of the way. You don't want him falling into your legs. Rotate. Go very slow with that. Knee in the shoulder. Punch and kiai. Orange number 1, one arm choke. The attacker has one hip into me. He's mugging me, not hugging me. Okay, first thing, I'm off balance. Anytime my shoulder's behind my hips, I'm in danger. Grab the elbow and pin it to your chest. You're not trying to pull this off, you're pinning it to your chest. From here, right leg steps behind the leg, right there. Now all I'm gonna do is shoot my hips out to the side. Boom. That's gonna take Joshi Lucas off balance. I take a little baby step so I don't fall. I bend over and I bend my knees. Let gravity do the work. If I start to lose my balance, I just drop a knee right onto his floating ribs. Punch and kiai. Again. Fingers in. Step down the leg. Stick out the butt. Maneuver. Punch and kiai. Show you out from the side here. See how my shoulders are behind my hips here? This is when I'm in danger. I step down a leg, stick out my butt. Now look what happens to Joshi Lucas's shoulders behind his hips. Bring this foot around just so I don't fall with him, and then bend the knees to the last second so you don't go down. Kiai. Green number 1, you're on that side. Attacker's doing a step through back punch and a move on the octagon to make him miss. From here, this we call this stickiness. I keep contact here and I grab his wrist, punch the head and grab the shoulder. Now I'm gonna sweep his leg. When I sweep, I'm sweeping with my shin to the lowest part of his calf. Joshi Lucas is gonna lift his toes so he doesn't break his toes on the mat. And I sweep the leg. Punch and kiai. One of the tougher parts of this, it's hard for you to see, so I really want you to focus on this. My left hand is gonna slide from his shoulder up his arm to grab his hand as he's falling. Hit, grab. As he falls, this hand transitions to here. So I maintain control. So I punch, grab, pull back, and sweep. Punch and kiai. Last time. First step is don't get hit. Move on the octagon. Turn your hips and grab. Punch. Notice our hips are pointing in the same direction. Sweep like a pendulum. Kiai. Blue number 1, the next right there, sir. So Joshua has a knife out. He wants my lunch money. Sorry, I'm broke. Hands up. Can't cut steel. Okay, right here, I clear the weapon. Okay, we're not just slapping with our hand, the knife comes right back. Pivoting from the hips, clear the weapon. This hand comes in underneath. Thumbs to the back of the hand. Now we're right back in that butterfly grip like we were at yellow 1. I step back and twist. Punch and ki, take that knife by the handle. Come back up. Loose. Clear. Bend the wrist, step back. Ki. Last time. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Who's on your toes?
Oh, no. Quick feet, quick feet. Clear. Start with your hands up. Clear. Bring the other hand in. Slice the jugular through the midsection. Now, don't do that. Bend the wrist, step back, and twist. Ki. Take the knife. Purple 1. Hey, can you do this one?
Who sensei?
All right. I'd like to say he's injured, but he's just inflexible. Okay? Joshua's going to do a back leg front kick. I'm moving at 1 o'clock in the octagon. Do not confuse this with green 3. I'm not stepping straight into him. If I step straight into him, I'm going to get kicked. I'm moving on the octagon here. I'm not even turning towards him on that. I'm actually getting out of dodge, and I'm leaving this hand behind to catch. Now, palm straight to the solar plexus. Joshua has a gi on, so I'm going to grab his gi. If he didn't, I'd grab the back of the neck. In the street, I wouldn't grab it all. This would be a shove. From here, I'm going to baby step in, step in a leg, and set him down. Punch, throw, punch, and ki. Again. Palm straight, grab, sweep the leg. Scared you, huh?
Oh, man.
Hit, throw, ki. Be very careful with that. I don't want you dropping each other. Set them down is fine. Okay, last time. Here, hit, grab, set them down. Hit, throw, ki. All right, moving on to red. Now, guys, this one's tough. So after I demonstrate it once or twice, Senpai Bailey's going to zoom in here on the hand positions. So, we got a lot of things going on in this move here. Let's do it from this side first.
What's he say?
So he's going to grab a lapel or a shirt. I'm grabbing a lobster claw grip. As we know, the lobster claw grip, you can let go. My thumb goes between the pointer finger and thumb. My middle finger goes around the hand. I don't want to be in his fingers because his hand gets skinny. When I squeeze here, his fingers spread and kind of gives me a locking point. You're not to zoom, Bailey. I'm close. Zoom back out. Thank you. Okay, so I have a locking point right there. Now, that allows me to control the hand in this way. As opposed to here, I can slip in this particular type of move. So I want that grip. So when I grab it, I'm grabbing here. And when I turn the hand after I kick, I'm going to keep it on my chest. I never actually pull it off and then put it back. I keep it right on my chest. Okay? His thumb, be careful with their thumbs, it can get caught inside the gi. So from here, kick, turn it over right on my chest. Now, I want to get his arm, elbow bent in a Z shape. Sometimes it'll be bent automatically, sometimes it'll be straight. If it's straight, I like to just hit the inside of the arm to get it to bend. Now he has a Z shape here. Z shape in his arm position. Keeping this on my chest, I have 3 types of pressure. Rotational pressure, pressure pushing with my chest, and I'm going to pull his elbow in and down on an angle here. That's the first lock. Okay? Once he taps out, after that, now we go to part 2 of this drill. We're going to lift the elbow. Now, I'm not just pushing the elbow over. I need to create a space. So I'm going to lift his elbow up. That created a nice little window right here for me to tuck his arm inside. So his arm is sitting inside the fold here. Now from here, I just steer him. As I come around behind, I have his arm locked up in an arm bar. I lift under his chin for a choke, okay? Show you the whole transition here. Hit, turn it over, lock 1, he taps, and 2. From the other side. 1, watch, oh, I tuck it in here. Reach around. Good. Sent by Bailey. Can you please zoom in?
Listen, sir.
Hit. Turn it over. Get the elbow bent. Pull in and down. Now watch. Lift that elbow. Create that window. Tuck it inside. Come in behind. Okay. All right, moving on. Round one. Attacker grabs me here. I'm going palm to palm. Notice how when I apply that pressure, it makes his shoulder dip. I'm going to step in. Descending elbow, reverse elbow to the head, and we're right into that guillotine choke. Watch from this side. Palm to palm, descending elbow, reverse elbow to the head, over and under. Bring this hand in, grab your own wrist, bend your knees, arch your back. Last time. Okay? Now, black belts. This week, we've been doing throws. Okay? We've been doing hand throws. What I mean is we use our hands. Kind of silly name, but they're hand throws as opposed to shoulder throws, pull, so forth. So, we're doing hand throws. Monday and Tuesday, our hand throws were from the standard clinch, meaning one here and one here. Today, we're going from a double lapel grip. Now, he might still have his standard clinch. That's fine. It's where my hands are that count. So I have a double inside here, okay? Now, this is gonna be a double lapel inside the box over the top. It's a little scary for him because he's gonna get some height. So I'm gonna step in, and like yesterday, watch this right elbow, it's gonna invert. That's one step, two steps. Now look how low I entered. It's like I have a sack of potatoes on my shoulder. I'm gonna lift with my legs and go. Don't grab me, just break fall. I won't let you slam. I won't let you slam, okay? So again, here, double lapel. I'm stepping into the box. Remember the box, we talked about the boxes right here. That frame of his feet, as opposed to across the box like we did yesterday, we're gonna be in the box. Stepping in, 1, 2, dropping my hips. Now how can you practice at home if you don't have a partner you can do this with? Put a jacket on a big pillow and just practice the entry, and go from there. You can practice different ways like that. Just get creative, guys. From here again, stepping in. Now left foot comes in. Look how low I enter. I'm not standing up and then bending my knees. My hips are too high on his hips. I need to enter low. From here, lift with the legs and down. Scary throw, right? Okay, last time. And remember, guys, if you don't want to actually throw your partner, we just practice the entry part. 1. Okay. All right, there's your self-defenses for today, guys. Get to work, get plenty of reps in. If you have any questions, guys, on details, on the fine details, email me. Email Sensei CJ. Email Joshua Lucas, lucas29@leadingedgema.com. Okay, you can even email Bailey29@leadingedgema.com. Or Joshua Sky. You can contact us anytime. Happy to help. We're even happy to do a little private Zoom, private lesson that give you a little fine detail tweaking, which actually brings me to my mat chat today. Details. Pay attention to the details. When we're learning martial arts, you have a couple different types of students. Some students get so focused on getting the move right and being strong and looking good right away that they rush through everything and it becomes a big clunky mess. And they're not really finding the nuances that make the techniques work. Their balance might be off, their hand position might be off, their stance might be off, the lock might be wrong, lots of different things that go wrong. Then you have the students that get so caught up in the details that they're too tense and they don't relax. We have to relax. Our partners have to relax while we train and learn the details before they add resistance. Now, once we have the details, that is where I want you to focus, guys. I'd rather see you focus 100% on the details. The technique, the speed, and the power all come naturally. If you skip details, things can go all wrong. I'll give you an example. During this quarantine, someone gives you a gift card to build the best mountain bike you could possibly want online. Whatever you want. So you go out there and you go to buy this mountain bike and you go online and you're picking all the parts. And you pick out this cherry red frame, okay? You get these great forks, okay? You get this awesome suspension system. You get these incredible brakes, these grips that don't slip. You have those pedals that you lock your feet in so you're not gonna lose control of the bike as you're pedaling down the mountain. You have a titanium indestructible chain. You've got a seat that just basically feels so comfy, it massages your butt as you go. And you even have this indestructible water bottle holder. And you're ready to go and you click check out. And your bike comes in the mail a couple days later and it doesn't work. Why? Because you forgot the wheels. You forgot the wheels. So you were so focused on all these shiny details that you forgot the fine details. You forgot all the little parts. So we have no wheels. Guess what? Your bike is useless. So a lot of our self-defense moves work that way. If you get 90% of it right and you forget one detail, the whole thing can fall apart. Pay attention to the details. Pause, rewind. You have an opportunity to pause and rewind, but you don't get to do that in class. Pause, rewind, zoom in, watch over and over and get all the details. Okay, we're moving on. We're going back into our grappling for the week. Okay, white, yellow, orange, green, your main focus today, even up to the blue belts, depending on how much you've been on the mat. Green and blue, you guys are a fuzzy area. You can do a little more, a little less right now. Lower belts, your focus is on, we're still starting in the guard. We're gonna do a hip bump reversal, a hip bump reversal. So the way that works here, guys, is we'll start in this position here. Joshu's in my guard. Now, what I'm gonna do from here is, we're still in this position here. I'm sweeping his hands down. This week, we learned to go to the guillotine. We learned to go to the Kimura. Okay, we learned, black belts learned the omoplata, all by sitting up here. So we're gonna start in that position here. But then what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to trap his arm here. I'm gonna get up onto my arm. I go from my elbow to my hand. From here, I'm gonna grab the back of his tricep, hip bump right over the top. Okay? Watch from the side here. His hands are inside, sweeping it down. I'm gonna sit up like I'm about to do the Kimura or the guillotine. But now I'm gonna get up the second part all the way up to my hand. Grabbing at his tricep because I wanna control this arm so he can't post. I'm gonna get my hips off the ground and I'm basically just gonna kick that leg over the top. Watch one more time. That's a hip bump reversal. Sweep the arms down, sit up, and up to the hand. You gotta get to the hand. Grab the back of the tricep. I'm using my right leg to lift my hips. Can't really see that here, but I'm lifting my hips, and then I'm kicking that right leg over the top. That's my hip bump reversal. Upper belts. Make sure you guys practice that as well. I don't know if all of you guys have done that. Have you done that one before?
Not a lot.
Yeah, it's not one we go to often, but it's a good one to know. It's called a hip bump reversal. Now, we're still going to the guard, purple belts and above. We are working on our triangle again. That's right, but we're gonna do it from our pop triangle today. So what that means is I'm going to create the triangle as opposed to waiting for him to make a mistake. So Joshu's inside my guard. Right here. So when I do this, guys, this is the one where I'm going to thrust one hand back and the other one out. I like to get a foot up here so I can lift. Or here. Now from here, I'm going to lift up and I'm going to throw his arm down. See how my hips are off the ground? It's like I'm milking a cow here. Okay? I get this foot up on the hip here. Okay, sometimes we work our guard here. I'm here. This one is planted on his hip, and I'll show you in a second. This one's not. I'm going to throw this arm down as I thrust my hips up into the air. Then that allows me to bite over the top of his head. From here, that foot comes up. Okay? Now we need to change our angle a little bit. If we have to, put that foot down, grab here so he can't go anywhere. Get yourself on this 30-degree angle. Come over the top, lift again. You're okay.
Who's inside?
Remember, you're going to get a lot more ability to get that leg across the back of the neck if you angle. So you don't have to rush. That's the key. A lot of people give up on this triangle because when they first hit it, they're not in the right position. So they try to hold on or make it work from whatever position they're in instead of just doing little fine adjustments to get yourself in position. So here, on this side again. I'm here, I'm putting that right foot on his hip so I can thrust this leg in the air. It's going to do two things, create that opening, push his arm through here. But look, my leg doesn't reach very far here. But when I get up like this, now I can bite down on the back. Come up over the top. I might use the inside of his leg to help me turn. Now I'm in position. Now I'm going to arch again. Get his arm across and pull on the head. Watch. Actually, I don't want to do that right now. Wrong move, guys. Boom. Up. Down. Get myself turned. And there we go. Watch from the other side. You can see how my right leg allows me to thrust my hips up to the sky. Foot right there. That's key. You can do it here. You're not going to get your hips quite as high. Get it up here. Get your hips a lot higher. See how high my butt is off the ground? Allows me to bite on the back of the neck. Short legs, like me, you really got to get a good arch. Grab here. And down. All right? There you have it, guys. You have hip bump reversal, and we have a pop triangle. Self-defense number 1 today. Pay attention to the details. Hip bump reversal and pop triangle. Keep up the good work, guys. Thanks for being Lima Strong. We'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.